Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Cincinnati Reds. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So almost ready to get underway, and towing the slab in this one, Luke Weaver.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip, but he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy is a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
So coming into the game now on defense, Joey Votto. He takes over as the new first baseman. Ready to go now, Jorge Soler up at the plate. And a pitch. And it is 2-1. Foul ball.
They're only on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Next offering is fouled back. Kicks and fires. Got him looking. And there's one down. Luis Ariz stands in. And a pitch. And a count 1-2. And a pitch. Not close with that one. And it's 2-2. Up the middle. Throw over to Votto. Quick start here this evening. 2 out. Top of the first. And time now for the Marlins lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity, as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Josh Bell at the plate now. Going to count 1-2.
1-2.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back here at Great American Ballpark. And starting this one, Braxton Garrett. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets, and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. That misses. 2 balls and a strike.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
In the air, left field. De La Cruz hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's the lineup for the Reds. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored, and you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like it could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
Swing and a miss. Next offering is down low, and that's ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that ball.
Man at first with 1 gone. Matt McClain, the next to hit. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Here comes a 3-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now the left fielder, Spencer Steer. And now the lefty.
No, that's the ball.
Senzel, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
3-2 now. The other way. And it's a 1-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
The batter now, Kevin Newman. Man at second. In there. And so now 1-2. That one is upstairs.
It's a good take.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Steer headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So 2 down, and the batter now is Joey Votto. Came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Kicks and deals. That misses. 3-1. TJ Friedel in the on-deck circle. Left-hand hitter waits, and it's ball 4. He missed down low.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
And now here is TJ Friedel. Chop back up the middle. They get the force. Gets him easily. Ends the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We move to the second here in Cincinnati. It's the Reds 2 and the Marlins nothing. And welcome back. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Singing, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Here comes a pitch. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Mailey makes the catch. 1 away.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. And that one upstairs. Swing and a base hit.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. And the right-hander's 3-1. Now a screamer into the outfield. And in one hops the wall. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
So up next, Jake Berger.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score.
Got him looking. And a big sigh of relief from the mound with that called third strike.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
Here's Joey Wendell. Next pitch is outside. Righty to the plate. And there's a foul ball. Just off the inside edge.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Back to work. 3-2 now. That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. De La Cruz on third. Sanchez on at second with 2 down. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Friedel under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Marlins strand a pair. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Stuart Fairchild. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. On a line, base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Batting 9th, the catcher.
So man aboard. Here's Luke Maile. There's a 1-1. That one drifts inside. Singy, he wasn't real sharp in the first, got hit around, but really more so, didn't throw a ton of strikes.
Well, he's just got to find a way to settle down. He was clearly fighting himself out there, not really finding the strike zone, walking batters. So we'll see if he can.
Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play.
Shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. 0 for 1 so far. And a 1-1. On a line out towards center. And that is that. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Nick Fortes.
Nick
This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. On the ground, out to short. Over to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Jorge Soler digs in now. Led off the game with a strikeout. One down, base is empty. The other way, and he beats the shift.
Now batting, the second baseman, Luis.
And now for the Marlins, Luis Arias. Grounded out his first time up. Tying run at the plate. And a foul ball. Two down. That smash towards center. Friedel pulls it in on the run.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 10, Gurriel.
Now it's Yuli Gurriel taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Next offering misses. 2-1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 3. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. The 3-1 in for a strike, full count.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end. Not what he wanted to do there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jazz Chisholm Jr. The pitch. Now here's a flare off the bat. Base hit. Soler rounds third, headed for the plate. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's a 1-run game.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So first and second with 2 outs. And up next for Miami, Brian De La Cruz. And he's already singled in this game. So now 1-2. The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Next offering upstairs.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And now it's 3-2. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
The kick, the 3-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. The run comes in from second. It's 2-2.
A couple of singles back-to-back. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
First and second, 2 outs. Jesus Sanchez now at the plate. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. Got him! Good job at damage control right there. They get 2 and draw even again. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We are tied 2-2. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now it's Nick Senzel. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Got him. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Really tight bite on that slider and just couldn't get the barrel to it out front. You've got to try to pull those hands tight to the body to get it through. And I'm thinking he probably wanted that pitch to end up even more inside to keep it out of the danger zone. But it had enough late break and deception to get the job done.
Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. He's 0 for 1. The rope into right, and that's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Spencer Steer. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Now move to first. McClain at first, 1 gone. Next pitch is outside, and it's 2-1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The 2-1. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Kevin Newman up next. That one is absolutely belted. And gone. He made him pay for that one. His 18th home run of the season. And just like that, they're out front. It's 4-2. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
1 down. Kevin Newman, the next to hit for the Reds. He doubled home. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He circles the bases, and they add a run. It's 5-2.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
1 out, base is empty. In now for the Reds, Joey Votto. He reached out a walk his first time. That one's in there. 2-2. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Ripped on a line to center. And puts the squeeze on that. And that ends the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's 5-2. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. New inning getting started. Now the third baseman, Jake Berger. The pitch. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The 2-2. That one missing inside. Action in the pen down there. Alexis Diaz, the closer, is getting loose. And a swing and a miss. And one away.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Stepping in, Joey Wendell.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
The pitch. And downstairs. And now 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
And there's a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just a great at bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So digging in, Nick Fortes. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Lined, and that's a base hit. Lead runner around second, and they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Back-to-back singles. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. Now let's see if they can string something together, make it a little more interesting.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Luke Weaver won't go any further, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. On the mound now, Lucas Sims. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Number 39, Lucas Sims.
Back to the top of the lineup, digging in, Jorge Soler, 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
The batter number 2.
So 2 down now, and here is Luis Arias, known for his late inning heroics. Fouled off. He was late. Two now. In the air, right side. Fairchild moving back for this one. And that's the third out. 2 left on to the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Reds 5 and the Marlins 2. Back here in Cincinnati, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Stuart Fairchild. And a 3-1 on the way. And a strike.
Well, these Reds doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
3-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Luke
Now at the plate, Luke Maile. Comebacker to the mound. Sneaks through, base hit. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away.
now batting. The shortstop.
Well, back in trouble, Boog, and it's just been like this for him most of the game. They've been all over him since his first pitch, and I think he's got a very short leash right now. Really needs to lock it down here.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. The 1-1. Hit hard, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Back-to-back base hits. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
At the plate, Nick Senzel. A strikeout and a walk. On a strike. The pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Slings to first. No shot at the double play with the runners going.
The batter, number 9, second baseman,
Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Ripped into right center. Base hit. Not in time. He's safe.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Braxton Garrett will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Pitching change here, Jorge Lopez.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Spencer Steer will hit next. He's already homered in this game. Righty delivers.
1, 2.
McClain off of first with 2 away. Next one misses, and the count is 2-2. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Throw over to first, and he's back in easily. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Reds 7 and the Marlins 2. We go to the top of the 5th, and at the plate for Miami, Yuli Gurriel. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. The 1-1 is fouled off. Down the line towards the corner. Fair ball.
The center fielder, number 2.
Man at first, and now the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
Fly ball down the line. Fairchild going back on this one. Reaches for it, but it's foul.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Next pitch is inside. 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. No. And that's outside.
Full count.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Got him. And 1 out now.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Brian De La Cruz, the next up for the Marlins. De La Cruz struggling on the road this season. Better results at home. Next offering is in for a strike. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Two now. Good eye right there. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
2 on with 1 out. Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. And now it's filled up.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
Runners at first and second with one gone. And there's ball four.
Oh, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the
next
call
is
with
Marlins.
pitches near the top of the strike zone.
Alexis Diaz gets the ball now. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Jake Berger, the next up for the Marlins, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
The 1-1. Now one missed.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Gurriel, the runner at third. De La Cruz on second. Sanchez at first. One gone. Next offering clips the zone count even at 2.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Next to hit, Joey Wendell. Next one off the plate inside. 2-1. Bases loaded, 2 down. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.